Welcome to the party, baby. Let's go. You don't know like it all action. Time to get it cracking. Got started with it, wins and winning. Yeah, haters dancing. Yeah, we been busting on the radio. The haters gon' hate, let them hate though. Hey. Tune into the new vibe and I know I kinda control. Let's go. Iconic, we on it, like it all action. Time to get it cracking. Got started with it, wins and winning. Yeah, haters dancing. Yeah, we been busting on the radio. The haters gon' hate, let them hate though. Hey. Tune into the new vibe and I know I kinda control. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It is your girl Stardom, and I'm so excited. This is the premiere of my brand new reinvented show, the Iconic Radio Show, starting off in January 2024. This is my very first episode, and of course, I gotta hit y'all with the heat. I have a very special guest today on the show. I'm excited to have him. Me and my brother, we've been rocking for a minute, so I'm just ready. If he rocking, I'm rolling. Without further ado, let's bring him on. C-Note, where you at?
What's good? Stardom Shine, Mr. C-Note the Soothsayer, overseer of the underground, coming live at y'all on the Iconic Radio Show once again, but this time it's for the new year, and we coming with it. What's good?
Hey, I love it. Real quick, if you would like to get any type of shout outs out, go ahead, do your thing, brother.
Big props out to head engineer Big Scott, 7XL Productions, been my engineer for over 20 years, still at the helm for me. They mastered out my entire catalog, so that's something new that has to do with what we got coming. Also, Dreadhead 360, my man, Beatmaster on deck. Lot of work that we did together, and other projects that he had in the works also. Man, Solid Rock Castle, KJ, I got hot music from him. Also got brand new artists in production that y'all gonna hear from soon, named Pistol, which he's new to y'all, but he ain't new to us. He's been with the family for some time, but they put a lot of work behind him, and he got some stuff in the clip ready to go.
It sounds like you got a whole team behind you.
Fortunately and luckily, to get to the point where I am, actually I do have, but at the same time, when it's all said and done, I still stand alone.
Let's take it back. For those of you guys who don't know Mr. C-Note, tell us how it all became about. What made you want to be an entertainer in this music industry?
I was born into the music, or to the industry itself. I'm a professional drummer, a musician. Other thing is, got several bands that I play with, either that I work for, that work for me. We got a birthday party showcase I got coming up tomorrow. Just so happened, one of the main things that I do as a musician, that is what started for me. But I started like when I was 4. You know, and that was just on the playing the drums. My entry into the game as far as rap itself, you know, unlike other cats around here, you know, everybody else might be just so happen to scared to say their age and all that type of stuff and how long they've been doing it. With me, I own up to it, because without it, I wouldn't be in the position of being who I am and why I would be so known at the level that I am, especially here locally.
Who influenced you, you know, that's famous now, while you were growing up, that you look to like, man, that's a dope musician?
It was the people that you would see now that you hear the word legend attached to. LL Cool J's, Run DMC's, KRS-One's, man, Big Daddy Kane, before Cube was, I mean, I was with Cube when he first linked up with NWA, let alone all the way through the whole building of NWA, their influence, their impact on the game, to when Q separate, all of that.
I'm gonna keep it down memory lane while we talking about all this. Can you run us back to your very first performance? Do you remember what that feeling was like, or what type of crowd it was?
With me, it's gonna be very, very strange, because whereas you would think we would be talking about hip hop, having to do with what we own today. But as far as the most memorable performance for me, because I'm not one thing or just one person, was in college, and I was a part of the concert band and the marching band program and all of that. just so happened there was a play production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I. It was a play that came out. Disney did it very long time ago, but it was produced and written by Rodgers and Hammerstein, and I got hired to play the percussion part for this play. But the thing was, this was while I was a student, and this is the first time I got hired to do a paid gig outside of the school. And I got hired to do this, but I got hired myself to play with the symphony orchestra there. And I wound up, not only was I hired to do that, but the reason why it was so memorable was because it was a time whereas not only did I play one part of it, you would just think, well, I just played like one drum or something like that. No,
Right.
I wound up having to play the entire percussion section.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yes, myself. I'm talking about, you know how you hear people, they talk about the orchestra pit thing. Well,
Yes.
I'm down in an orchestra pit in the dark, but I got a whole corner of this orchestra pit that's got everything wrapped around me that on this score, the music score on the paper, every part of it I would have to hit. And if anybody, you go look this up, because this is really going to be some historical for y'all that don't know. Go look up this production, this play, Rodgers and Hammerstein, The King and I. What you will find out is when you look into the music to it, you even listen to it, everything that you hear is movements and things that they do that you'll see, but it's all cued off of different gong hits or a cymbal crash or these drum parts here or this sound over here.
Wow. I love that. Like you are definitely a hard worker. You definitely have made a positive impact. And you're just more than an artist. That's why I called you an entertainer. If you peep that, you are more than just an artist. You do a little bit of everything. So with that being said, on the artistry side, it's time to introduce your first song.
So this is Mr. C Note the Soothsayer, overseer of the underground, head of Organized Rhyme Records and BAW Entertainment Group, Midwest, Mid-South. This is my new song off of my album, The Hustler's Code of Ethics Part 2, called Hustle Talk. Check it out.
This ain't luck, it's logic. Every hustler's gonna make a profit. Me, this mic, and this music, dog, get you 7-digit deposits. Knowing you haters would try to stop it, I copywrote it, published it, and shopped it. For every one of y'all didn't cop it. Race for impact when I drop it. You fools thought I was joking, you still sleepwalking with your eyes open. You're too fly telling and selling why you niggas is dreaming and hoping. I'm the reason in every studio in this town is still whooping. Push my sitter to +6 and watch these hits leave your amp smoking. From 89 to now, most known nigga with the know-how. I'm Mr. Freeze, I clear seed in my past like a snowplow. I done put it down for Chi-Town to go coast to the Orange Mound. The music making it so sacred, the soothsayer don't play around. I, Lord of the underground, lays lethal lyrics with raw sounds. The killer bee plus this nigga free, he keeps his whole region on lockdown. Y'all so circus clowns in the rematch and calling shots up under this big top. Watch my sound knocking, I had your head nodded till your neck pops. This ain't luck, it's logic. Every hustler's gonna make a profit.
So that was fire. If you have your head nodding until it popped, how did you say
Hey,
that?
that's
Stuck
just
out to me.
Yeah, well, it's just, a lot of people use, this is another thing too. It's a difference between where I am in the rap field as far as where I come from with it. Every word had to count. You got a lot of cats, man, they get caught up in making punchlines, they or something of that nature where, the most significant thing they might even say, you might not have heard nothing that they said in the whole verse, but it'll be that end of that one line that they said something significant and it was fire, and now it made that whole thing stick out.
I want to know, in your opinion, how do you feel like music has changed today? And is it for the better or the worse?
I'm gonna tell you now, it is shameful. That's that's why you gonna give me. That's why I gotta be careful how real I be when I be talking to you. I see the difference is now where nobody is taking responsibility for what they putting out now and or owning up to fully, what did you get into this for in the first place? It's a hell of a difference between real rap entertainers or performers and those that are actual artists. There are big differences between those because you got a lot of people that look it, they act it, and they held on 2 feet when they in a studio and make it sound so convincing, and that's great. But then when it comes down to put them on a stage or to catch them at a show, and you expect to see them really, really bring the heat like they did on that recording, you see a complete and total difference.
I feel you. Okay, bro. Let's go into this last song. This is such a great interview. I'm really enjoying your company.
Yo, this is Mr. C Note the Soothsayer. Introduce you to brand new radio single X's and O's right here on the Iconic Radio Show off of the album again, Hustler's Code of Ethics. But this is off of the Recipe for Destruction, the new version. Check it out.
A troubled mind and too much time can cause it hard to break. Live the life on that line between love and hate. And no feeling more painful than a heartache. When you hate give it what you can give and take what you can take. A troubled mind and too much time can cause it hard to break. Live the life on that line between love and hate. I waited here 7 months before I wrote this song. To make sure that when I left you know just why I'm gone. Two hard heads always collide when everything goes wrong. But two hearts can compromise and help you hold on. To build a trust you discuss and build an understanding. But to this life it ain't no place for you to be demanding. Real downs been managed you once and it's 100 of you. So just imagine having all of that to listen to. Then let me put you in my shoes and take this walk through. To this man's broken heart is belong to you. And every day and every way I showed you how I felt. What I thought of what I needed, so what no secrets kept. Through every scheme and every hustle and every deal I dealt. Learn to love you and appreciate the ways you help. A real man can bring order to your broken home. And keep the tricks about your mix just by answering the phone. Sometimes to clear his mind and he be left alone. Not to ignore you, but that dude always be in the zone. Cause that's the time that he need to get his mind right. And keep the rhythms in his head and keep them rhymes tight. Now realize I'm memorizing every word I'm spitting. Head full of hit songs and skill ain't copywritten. Now comes a tripping everybody bid for my attention. When we splitting everything that I can't mention. Without flinching the same man as you for your hand. Overnight man you gon' wife and just assume command. Fussing on you, you should live your life on your own. Wishing that you had a husband just like me at home. Never alone, knew that I leave you just to feel neglected. Took it everywhere I went and made it food respected. Took it hard about my life to always protect it. Did the best that I could, but yet I still wrecked it. No feeling more painful than a heartache. When you hit give what you can give and take what you can take. A troubled mind and too much time can cause it hard to break. Live a life on that line between love and hate. No feeling more painful than a heartache. When you hit give what you can give and take what you can take. A troubled mind and too much time can cause it hard to break. Live a life on that line between love and hate.
Okay. Now, you know that this is one of my faves. No, seriously. I told you this song is like a smooth, just like a storytelling on some real stuff. Ain't no feeling more painful than a heartache.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
But I lived it. So that's that thing about that accountability I was talking about, man. Yo, this is Mr. C Note the Soothsayer, head of organized rhyme, overseer of the underground. Once again, I am down on the Iconic Radio Show Once again, look, you want to check out Mr. C Note the Soothsayer, you can find me on SoundCloud. You can also find me. I got a whole YouTube channel. Look up Mr. C Note the Soothsayer on YouTube. You can get to my YouTube channel quickest way for sure. Look up my video Written in Stone. I got one video over there, but it'll get you to the YouTube. So therefore you can start pulling up other videos, clips, footage of other performances that I've done. If you ain't seen a Mr. C Note the Soothsayer show and you ain't aware of who I am and who I've been, trust and believe. You get a hold of that, you'll know then. Also, you reach me on I had an Instagram page, but we don't fool with that no more. So don't worry about Instagram. But you can find me. Look for me on Facebook. That'll be your safest bet. Find me under my regular legal name, Brian A. White. You can find my BAW Entertainment Group Midwest Mid South website on Facebook, or you just look under my regular name, Brian White, on Facebook. And that way it'll give you link and information to the everything and everything else I got going. So that's what it is. And that's what we doing here. Mr. C Note the Soothsayer 2024. Today's interview with Stardom Shine Man, kicking off the start of the new year, has been an epic, a very, very wonderful thing to do because of the fact, again, the difference between this hostess and this podcast is the fact of you really, really get to get into the true essence of the artist and how it relates to their music. This girl ain't scared to let you tell your truths and make it be known. So therefore, when you want to get your truth out, this is the way that you really, really want to do it. I thank her and appreciate her so much for giving me the opportunity to get started with it, especially on the premiering of the brand new format of the show, and allowing you all to know, yes, the legend still lives. No, I ain't dead yet. And yeah, I'm coming and it's finna get loud around here. Birthday party tomorrow. If y'all done seen my post, y'all come check us out tomorrow, man. Then check out what I do with the band. And come, hopefully, Stardom Shine to be in the building from the Iconic Radio Show, man, with your man's Mr. C Note the Soothsayer, and kicking it with the birthday after all this time, still here in the game. Y'all check us out. Iconic Radio Show.
Hey, I love it. All right, bro. You stay blessed, prayed up, and until we meet again, I'm gonna have to let you later. You already know it's not over. This is just until next time.
Most definitely. Well, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much again. Glad that I did not miss the opportunity to do this now, because trust to believe with everything I got going on right now and trying to make sure I know what I'm gonna do with myself next, this was perfect timing and very critical.
All right, have a good one, bro.
No.
We back here live at the one and the only Iconic Radio Show. As I told you guys before, I am so excited, baby. We popping off in a brand new year of 2024, and I am here with my next special guest. Now, me and this brother, we go back. We go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. It's no other than Treble. Where you at, brother?
Stardom, how y'all feeling, man? What's up?
How you feeling?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm back, man. Listen, I'm on the Iconic Radio Show, man. My first time here was epic, and I actually got an award for the interview that I did on the Iconic Radio Show, and I'm back again. Check that out.
I want to talk about River Flow.
Woo.
I want to be a little bit messy. I want to talk about River
Let's
Flow.
do that. Let's do that.
Okay, so I did see the video on the gram. Now, what was happening with Facebook? They kept blocking it?
Yeah, they kept blocking it. Something about the nudity and adult content or whatever. So I had to take the link and throw it to YouTube. Once YouTube picked it up and it started to get a little bit of traction over there, somehow I got it on the Instagram, and Facebook was like, all right, fuck it, we'll just let the dude do it.
Okay, I need to ask you this because you was bold with it.
Yes.
What, did you have a nervous feeling, or what was going through your mind while filming it?
Shout out to Just PK, man, who was my official videographer and photographer. She's actually the photographer for the entire collective as a unit. I went to her, and I'm not a big visionary when it comes to this. I love to make the music, and I know what I see when I'm making the music. But when it was coming down to a visual, I just went to her and was like, "Yo, I need this to be the sexiest video for 2023." And she was like, "Say no more, bro." And she did her thing. My bro Trosh came in for the shoot, and he had ideas. He became a co-director, not even knowing. Just it was just like anything goes in this room type thing. Shout out to Dee Licious, who was the model. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody came in there with the same concept. It was just like, yo, anything goes. There's nothing off limits today.
I love it. See, bro, I would have been nervous. I would have been looking at the camera all the time. Like, hey, just set up the camera, bro. Just leave out real quick. Let me let me see how this gonna go.
Yeah, man, that
I
and it's
love it.
crazy. It definitely set a bar, which I don't even know if I'm regretting it right now, but it set a bar because me, and it's a leak alert. I'm gonna leak something on the iconic radio show, man. Me and Tia Songbird have a song that's way sexier.
Oh, we getting
So
exclusive.
that's an exclusive right there. People don't even know it yet. I mean, she was on the Riverflow remix, and that went crazy. So we was like, "Yo, double down." Went back in, and we have a song called "Come For Me," and it's way sexier.
I can tell
So I
by
don't know what
the
the visual gonna be like.
title.
I don't know what the visual gonna be like.
I love her. I love when two dope artists get together and just create music, bro. Like it's just beautiful. And many people may not know this, but Treble is not new to this. He
Oh
started
no.
off with his father being a DJ, you guys.
Yeah, so my dad was a DJ, early 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying, all the way up through the 80s. So he had his little tenure, and I was born in 87, right around the time where he was just kind of coming down. But I was familiar with the records. He had a wall of records. We lived in a house, and he had like a glass wall, a mirror wall, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it started, man. Uh, my mother would be like, "Yo, like, put some Michael Jackson on," and now I'm in the mirror. I'm at the mirror wall, and I'm going crazy with the performance, and just kind of introduced me to the old school feel, the Dusties. It just like getting into the Gerald Levert. I had the Eddie Levert. I had Sam Cooke. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, Michael Jackson hit. I'm like, I'm in here, like, and it just sparked that music bug in me.
And after hearing so many different styles of artistry, how do you feel like your personal artistry has evolved over the years?
Man, it's crazy because I'm not boxed at all. Like Stardom, they can't do
Mm.
nothing with me out here. Like I don't care what they say, they can't do nothing with me out here. I got this thing on lock. And I think that that's one of the things that I'm going to introduce in 2024. So I hit the scene in 2022. After a 10 year of writing for several artists and stuff like that, I really just wanted to learn the business side. I came onto the scene in November of 2022, and I'm talking about it was a takeover from there. I've been killing at every stage. I think we did I did 227 stages in 2023.
You started off as a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
How does that go?
So for me, um, without getting sued, like I signed a bunch of NDAs. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I was I could say that I was 14 and 15 years old writing songs for some of the artists that you love. Let's just say it like that. I've been to concerts where I'm in the room with Mario, Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been here. I've been here. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And the pen is crazy. But I encourage a lot of people just listen to my music. You can hear the sound. So I can say that without getting sued.
I like that. What is a backstory of one of your songs that your supporters may not even know?
You know, just like any other artist, I write off feeling. Nine times out of ten, it could be something that I'm going through, but not always. Like it could be something that I'm indirectly connected to.
Mm.
One of my homies man just came and told me this whole layout of him and his girl, and I'm like, bro, in my mind, I'm gonna write you a song to get you through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna make the record to get the soundtrack to your life right now. And I think that that's what works great for me is because all of my music that I write is relatable. And a lot of people tell me all the time that they love that about me. It's the fact that I just make relatable music, but I'm making music off of the life that's around me, like the life I live right now. So, I mean, bunch of backstories. You told me your girl cheated on you, and you told me exactly how she did it and who
Got
she did it with. I'm finna just change the names up, but she gonna hit this scenario. But it's also a curse because when
Mm.
something happens to me in my life, uh, my escape is to write about it. And I've been in a situation where I got the phone call like, "Yo, why you write that about me?"
I always say that. I say the worst thing you can do is break the heart of a singer or a rapper. Because I be writing songs about these dudes. Look,
I'm on your
boy,
heels with this, like, and it's one of them things where those be the best tracks. I can go in the studio, cut off all the lights, get as naked as I want, and just be in my feelings. And I don't have nobody to judge me. Like the microphone is not gonna judge. So I'm in my zone. Like if I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. Like, but you gonna get this record for sure.
period. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this work. So you said some of your favorite inspirations was people like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson. How do you feel like music has changed today? Do you feel like it has evolved in a better way, or is it a little bit worse?
It's 50-50 for me. The innuendos in most of the R&B right now is it's a little much, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a little direct. But one of the things that I always say is I will advance the throne of R&B. I will advance the throne of R&B. I'm not gonna leave it where it's at and just be satisfied with that. Nah, we got to take it to the next level. And one of the things I want to do is bring love back into the household.
So we're gonna go into your first single.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Trouble the Singer, the voice of Chicago R&B, and right now you about to check out Novocaine. Hey, this one of them ones. Grab your ones next to you and pull it real close, real quick, cause she about to feel this one.
I say I love you, baby, you know that's true. And anything you ever need, girl, I got you. No matter the distance, girl, when I be missing you, you know I'll come and kidnap you. It's love we make that takes the pain away. When I'm laying in your arms, I feel no harm. It's like a weight lifted. The world may kick my butt, but when I'm with you, I'm totally casual. I live to see another day. Your love takes my pain away. It's like you must be heaven sent. Your love is like medicine. I'm gonna overdose on it, but don't call no doctors tonight. I know I sound insane. Some things I can't explain. If I had to simply say, your love is like Novocaine. And with that, I happen to make it to first dude. Where I can go on and on and on and on and on and on about you. The way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you present yourself to me. You're clearly everything I'll ever need. That makes you worth every breath I breathe. And I still can't explain how your love make my heart skip beats. It's amazing that you picked me to be your everything. Love. I work overtime, baby, I work overtime. Because you must be heaven sent. Your love is like medicine. I'm gonna overdose on it, but don't call no doctors tonight. I know I sound insane. Some things I can't explain. If I had to simply say, your love is like Novocaine. You must be heaven sent. Your love is like medicine. I'm gonna overdose on it, but don't call no doctors tonight. I know I sound insane. feel so near, but don't call no doctors tonight. I know I sound insane, but some things I can't explain. If I had to simply say, your love is like Novocaine.
Man, I was back here jamming.
It's
Your
a
love
hit.
is
It's
like
a hit.
medicine. Your love is like medicine. I love. Hey, that was smooth.
Yes, yes, and that's again backstories. That's one of them things, man. I'm just looking across the room and was like, man, shorty, I am feeling you. Like it's everything to me, and in a world that's been beating me up, it's your love that makes me numb.
What I love about your music the most is it gives me that real radio quality sound. What is your secret? Do you actually go to the studio? Do you do it yourself at home or what?
I got a full studio in my crib, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm able to take my time, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people who pay for studio time, you don't have the time I have. You feel me? And I think that that's the difference. It's like, you on the clock when you're dealing with somebody else. For me, I got no clock. I do this when I get ready, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to spend as much time on it as I want and without having that time restriction. I think it enables me to be comfortable. Um, and I record at the weirdest times. I work two full-time jobs. I'm doing this music, like so. My recording, it could be 4, 5 in the morning, right before I take
Mm.
my shower and head to my office.
Giving us a little bit of an insider. Were you self-taught? Like, were you looking up videos on how to teach yourself to record and mix and master, or did someone show you the ropes, or how did that go?
A little bit of both. A lot of it is by ear. I'm saying
Mm.
just kind of messing around in the programs, knowing what sound I really want, but going a lot off of feels.
Yes, and with great music comes positive feedback as well as construction or negative criticism. How do you
Yeah,
handle the criticism side to it?
I take both. I need both. Iron sharpens iron. And for people who really don't like the music, I want to know why you don't like it. I've had several people just tell me like, "Hey, yo, your music is outdated," and my response is not an angry response. I tell them like, "Yo, it's meant to be that way." Like I believe that the '90s, the ending of the '80s, the '90s to the early 2000s had the best music. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I believe that era right there was killing the game.
Big facts. Okay, so we're gonna get into your next single, Nobody.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Trevor the Singer. Y'all already know what this is, man. It's the voice of Chicago R&B, and right now you're about to check out Nobody. This is featuring Lil Pat, man. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to New Orleans because he holding it down there. But this is Nobody. Trevor the Singer featuring.
You you got some really good pipes. Is that something that comes natural, or do you work every day, vocalizing your voice, doing exercises?
Initially, it came naturally. Initially, this was something that I was blessed with. I didn't even want to be a singer. Honestly, I had set out in the game 20 years ago to be a rapper, but I sound like Chingy when I rap, and we don't need another Chingy, dog. We don't need that.
I want you to get into the collective real quick.
So the collective, man, myself, Trosh, Cash go crazy, man. It's just it's we developed this thing when I hit the scene back in November. I met them right shortly after. Like they were some of the closest, the very first people in this industry that I met in the Chicago scene. And what we saw was that we killed the stage that night. It was a game time in Linwood. Like we murdered. And I'm like, yo, you cold and she cold. And they was like, nah, you cold. So a couple stages after that, we recognized like we in the same room all the time, but we all wake up with that whole we finna kill this type energy. And the music, the quality of music, the message, everything was just in alignment. So we sat down like, yo, like I love doing this with y'all. Like I love seeing y'all in the room. And that was what formed the collective. That's what made the collective what it was. It's three artists, independent. We're doing our own thing. We just love what we do separately together. We're gonna put on the most fire show you ever seen. Um, and we got another one coming up. Oh, another exclusive. Look at you, because we ain't even announced this to the world yet.
Let's
But
go.
March 16th, we're doing another version of Stage Invasion. And like I said, it's just to give the artists locally the experience that we experience while we're on the road. So we send out contracts to them. They send them back, which is their commitment to us, and we treat you like artists. You have a certain time that you got to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a certain requirement that uh, everything. There's no openers. Everybody, the whole show is headliners, headliner after headliner after headliner. We give everybody 10 to 12 minutes, and for like you're gonna put on a whole show, and then you get paid 15 minutes after your set is done. There's no waiting. You ain't gotta wait on like we already allocate the funds for this, so ain't no waiting on this. You ain't gotta wait to see what I made at the door. None of that. What's up? It's your boy Trouble the Singer, the voice of Chicago R&B, and you can follow me on Facebook at Trouble the Singer, TREBLETHA Singer. You can also follow me on Instagram at I am underscore Trouble Music. My music is streaming any and everywhere you find your music at. I'm there. All you gotta do is type in Treble, TREBLE in all capital letters because it makes it easier to find me. And once you find me, connect with me, man. I follow back, I interact. Let's go. I want to give a huge shout out to Stardom Shine on the Iconic Radio Show. If you ain't never been here, there's somewhere you need to be. I'm talking about Good Carter, so you can get right here because she do some of the best interviews, man. I told y'all this is my second go round, and it's always a pleasure connecting with Stardom Shine, man. Very professional, top tier with the old topic thing. She do her homework, and it's a conversation that you really need to have because it'll put you in tune with yourself and also let the people get in tune with you, man. So shout out to Stardom Shine, man. I love you, Queen. Let's go.
Love you too, my brother. And that was amazing how you said the whole thing without messing up. Look, I was prepared. Let me run this back for That's the professionalism.
Man, our connection has been crazy, even from the first one. Like we
Yes.
connected and we've been connected ever since. Stardom, you're one of the people who support even when you don't even have to. You put on and just how you doing these interviews, you know what I'm saying? Very feasible. You know what I'm saying? Like you work with the artist, and I think that that's something that people should give you credit for. And I don't see you a lot in other people's mouths. Like I don't hear your name enough, but I feel like I need to hear your name more. I feel like people should
Thank
start putting
you.
respect on your name because you do a lot out here. Even when it's me just inviting you to pop out, you come. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I make sure I want to take care of Stardom because Stardom supports even when people don't support her. And them people you gotta hold on to, and there has to be value there. So man, keep doing what you do, Queen, because I love it.
Thank you so much. See, you're gonna make me cry. Bye. I love it so much. Thank you so much, bro, for
Man,
stepping on the Iconic Radio Show. And until next time, we definitely gonna link it up again. You stay blessed and prayed up,
yes,
and I will
man.
talk to you later. Y'all get me emotional during these shows. I can't take it. I need a 5-minute break. Thank you to everyone who has came on the show. I greatly appreciate you guys. Much gratitude. And you guys have showed me warm welcoming coming back to the radio. I took a long hiatus, you guys, and this is just a message for everybody. Never give up on your dreams. Keep pushing. And if you don't feel comfortable the first way you was moving, take a break, regroup yourself, and come back again. There is nothing wrong with taking a break and getting your mental health together, getting your situation together. It's all about growing and evolving, you guys. And if you feel like something is not quite right, a lot of times that be our spirit within us. It be our own discernment just telling us it's a different way to do it. There is no right or wrong way. It's just the destiny and the path that God has chosen for us, you guys. So I felt like God was speaking to me personally and was like, Star, it's okay losing everything you had because in the end, you didn't lose anything. I'm going to gain so much more than what I've lost. God replaced it all and God gave me better back, y'all. I deleted my Facebook at 10K. I deleted my Instagram at what 25K, and right now on Facebook 2 months in, I am almost surpassing my old number of followers. Like I'm already more than halfway there, and I just feel like that is crazy within 2 months. It just turned 2 months. So y'all, I love you guys, and I'm just excited. I'm back. I'm here, and the show is better than ever. The quality, the graphics, the commercials, and I just appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Without further ado, we are getting into our third guest of today. She goes by the name of Bree Chantel. Bree, baby, where you at?
Right here. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Period.
I love the energy. Okay, so let's just dive straight into it. You have a beautiful voice, sis. Like,
Thank
I'm
you.
just loving the aura in general. You are one of those type of people who have like a natural, calming, soothing presence about them. You're not into all that messy business, all that cocky business. It's just like, I have this gift and I'm here to promote it to make a difference in the world.
So I started singing when I was around, I would say like 8 years old. I started singing, and on my dad's side of the family, my father passed away, but on his side of the family, they were a lot of singers. Like they sung all the time. And my dad used to always sing around the house and, just anything when he cooking, anything. So it's just like I started to get into like singing lessons and piano lessons when I was about, I'd say 12. So I didn't really like the piano like that. I just, I would do it just because. But then I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna put that away and I think I'm gonna stick with the singing. So, I just started doing that and I started really putting out like my music videos. I have an older soul. I don't think it comes from my parents. I listen to the music today. It's not a problem. Partying, have a little drink, it's fine. But I just personally like soul.
Me too. I listen to Erykah Badu. I listen to Lauryn Hill. I'm with the old singers all the time, sis. So you say pretty much runs in the family as like a natural talent. Do you do daily vocal warm-up routines or do you just, I don't know, what start blowing?
Yeah, actually, I have a vocal coach. Her name is Megan McNeil. I don't know if you ever heard of her. She was on The Voice.
What?
Yeah, and so she's real good. She, been training with me. I started like I would say like a week ago. I really started like doing vocal warm-ups by myself, like on YouTube and stuff. I had other vocal coaches like down the line, but I just felt like this is not a game to me. So it's like, this is what I want to live off of. I want to eat off of this, So it's like I felt like they was kind of playing, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna have to leave you alone. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. So yeah, I just started doing stuff solo, and then I just found her. My cousin put me on. His name's Talon. He a saxophonist, so he put me on to her. He be doing shows with her, all types of stuff. So yeah, it was dope. Like and she be looking out for me. She be helping me, and yeah, she's a great lady. Great lady.
I love that. And while we putting on him, we putting on Meg. It is your time. I'm gonna give you a screen to give out your shout outs. Let's go.
Okay, so I want to shout out Megan McNeil, y'all. She was on The Voice as well. Talon McKinney, that's my cousin. He's a saxophonist with his wife, Lanai McKinney. Go check them out. Yes, go check them out on Facebook. They fine. Just go check them out. They be doing their thing.
I love it. So are you the type of singer where you do a lot of covers to other people's music?
Yes, that's what my YouTube channel is based off of. So I do a lot of covers by like Tevin Campbell. I do it by Chris Brown. I do it by Erykah Badu. I do it by Alicia Keys, even some of Chloe stuff. Like, I just be doing I do a lot of covers. That's what my whole channel is based off of. I still I advertise my other music too, like my music that I originally made, but most of it is covers. And I'm actually gonna do one when I get up off of here.
What are you thinking about doing? Let's get that exclusive out.
I don't know. I was thinking about doing I like Mariah Carey too, like my all by Mariah Carey. I like that. I ain't did that yet. So yeah, I have a list, so I have notes in my phone and I put like what I want to do for the next video. And I've tried to do voiceovers before. Like I try to mix it up and do different things, not just sit down, and just sing to the camera. I try to, mix it up, do voiceovers and stuff like that too.
Now, see, sis, that Chloe that you said, her songs are not always easy to hit. What has been your most difficult song to hit or your favorite song that you have done a cover to?
My favorite song is All of Me by John Legend. I love him. I love him. That's my first video that I did on YouTube. And they got 100 something views, man.
How do you approach writing a new song? What is your breakdown and how long it typically takes you?
Oh, that is, that's a real good question because
I tried.
I know you know who Kel James is. I work with him.
Yes.
That's my engineer. I work with him. Yeah, shout out to him. He be fine. I love his work. I love his consistency. Yes, I'm actually gonna go to the studio. I'll say probably a couple of weeks, like in a couple of weeks to go do a couple of songs. I just finished a song yesterday. I just got done writing it. So I feel like everybody has like their different ways of going about songs. Like some people jot it down on their phone. Some people could just off the dome, they just bam, 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 just start spitting out words and I got a song. Now the time span that it takes me, I think that I just got done with the song yesterday, but I think that the time span it takes me, I would say about like a day or two.
Okay, so you could really just sit back and listen, and if you need to make any adjustments, just go ahead and go in there.
Yeah. So I really go back and then when I'm done with one verse, I'll go back, I'll do it, listen to how it sounds. If I need to change something, I'll change it. A lot of my songs, I try to have storylines to them. So like I would say probably like Something About You, the last video that I had, I try to make stuff like a story, like to tell a story. So this song, and then I'm gonna be doing a couple of more. I'm gonna be working on another one, but I just got done with one of them yesterday.
Now, as a vocalist, sis, you know how they say with actress, you think about maybe a heartbreaking time so you can really push out them tears during that scene. Is that kind of similar with vocalists? Do you try to pull out every single emotion from dark times when you blowing?
Yeah, like when I write off of emotion. I'm an emotional person in general. I don't mind saying that. I am. So if I'm a Cancer, so you know how them go. So I have a lot of emotions. So it's like a lot of my songs is off of what I've been through or relationships, or like I remember about my father, how he used to treat me when I was younger. My father passed away. So a lot of my songs is about just my feelings. Like, I cannot write something that's not true or that I haven't went through. That's just me personally. So I just write off of my emotions and how I feel. If I'm angry, I'm gonna write a song about this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like like bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am. I write off of emotions. So yeah, it has to happen. It has to have an event that happened to me for me to sit down and really think.
Yeah. What do you feel like makes a singer stand out in today's music world? Or at least what makes you stand out in today's music world?
So in today's music society, I'm gonna be
look at that society. She said start of YouTube ghetto, clean it up. Music society.
I'll be real with you. I just feel like today's generation, they push out a lot of BS. They push out a lot of BS, and it's like, everybody got their own sauce. I'm not, saying, talking about the next person, because they could be saying something about my sauce, whatever. But I just feel like they push out a lot of things that are not going to stick. You want to upgrade an artist that's going to stick, that you're going to remember. You know what I'm saying? That you can remember them by something positive. I ain't going to sit here and talk about, I know we thinking the same thing, a certain type of artist. It's like, I mean, you could do what you want to do. But it's like, do you want to really be remembered by that?
Yes, I agree with you entirely. Before I talk my ish, let me pull my shirt up a little bit. All right, so sis, I feel like you got to present yourself the right way. Even when I'm doing these interviews, I try not to wear anything too low cut or distracting. You know what I'm saying? It's about your talent. That's what people are there for, and that's what you want them to hear. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes grabbing the wrong attention can hurt your career.
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you.
Yes. So I agree, yes.
So real quick, sis, I would love to get into It's Time.
Okay. Hey y'all. So I know a lot of people want to know what It's Time is about and what it's behind. So I wrote that song because it's my time to shine. Now I did write that last year, but it's just all in existence of just now. It don't matter what the year is, what the time is. It's time right now. Do your stuff. It's time to stop letting people play with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what people say about you. You do what you do for you, and you think about your career going forward.
It's time to shine, it's time to grind and get in line. Oh, oh, oh. It's time to heal, reveal all the hurt and pain that's interfering with my gain. That's confusing me on which way I should go, but I never, ever stopped believing that things could change. Even when things got a little strange, I still remain the same. My time is now. Haters gonna hate because they can't relate. Unwrap my heart and look what I found. A melody so strong that has a different sound. It's time to shine. It's time to grind and get in line. I looked at my watch and it says time's up. Gotta make that bread so my family can stay fed. I'm gonna make it. There is no doubt. I don't need no one to give me no clout. It's about motivation and how to keep a foundation. I gotta keep my concentration so I could be a sensation. It's time to shine, it's time to grind and get in line. Oh, it's time to get my ass in line or get it left the fuck behind.
Okay.
Hey, she put that stank on it in the end, period.
Thank you.
I love it. Something that you said, I gotta keep my concentration so I could be a sensation. Okay.
Yeah, like I feel like, you know, and I have to work on as well. I said that in my little message that you told me to do. Like, people need to stop procrastinating. I know I do. Like, I have a problem with procrastination. It's like I get it done, but it's just like, girl, you could get a lot of stuff more done if you had a schedule and you were organized. So, you know, yeah, so that's my thing. You know, it's just really, I was just talking about myself, and it's like, but whatever people want to take from it, I mean, yeah, it could be in general as well.
Right. I know you was telling people just stay more organized so you could stay on topic, you could stay focused. But what's another message you would give to someone just starting the music business as a singer?
Just starting, don't be scared. Like when I first started, I think the thing that people do when they first start, their conscience, they just be, oh, what people gonna think about me? What they gonna say? How I'm gonna look? You know, am I gonna look crazy? Am I gonna be talking crazy? Am I gonna be too dry? Or are they too worried about what somebody else doing? And that's nothing. People be too worried about what somebody else doing. You is not them and they is not you. You do what you do on your own time and they do, you know, vice versa. You don't compare yourself. I don't compare myself to nobody. I do what I do. It might take me a while to get there, but I'm gonna get there.
Yes, I love that. It's about staying in your own lane and just being your own biggest fan and supporter, not trying to compare yourself to anybody else.
Yeah, like no matter how far or how long it takes you to get there, you're gonna get there. Like my friend, she started a YouTube video, YouTube channel, and it's for Black empowerment. And it's like she's talking about communication skills and like relationships and how you should approach your partner and things like that. So it's called, her name is Sierra Nicole. That's her YouTube channel. My best friend.
Sierra Nicole. I was going to say shout her out. So is that with a C or a S?
A Cierra Nicole.
Wow, we're gonna have to have her come on one day because I do a lot of panels for women empowerment. So I would love that. I'm definitely gonna shout out to Sierra. I'm definitely gonna check out your channel, boo.
My boo, period.
Period. So this was my question. Speaking of platforms, what you were just talking about, what do you feel about the YouTube, the Instagram, the TikTok? Do you have your favorite platform to promote your music on?
I like YouTube. But the thing with me is I'm not a social media type of person. I know that's kind of crazy because but you trying to be in the field. You trying to be out there, Bree. So how you like a part of social media? But it's like I only post when it's necessary. Like if I want to advertise my music, or if it's like some family stuff, somebody's birthday, or something like that. I don't really post like when people posting like quotes and stuff and reposts and stuff. I don't really do that. I know you see that I don't do that. I just be posting like my music or like videos and photos of myself or whatever. But I don't really, I just really use it as just for business or like for work. If that makes sense.
Sis, my page is so conceited, it makes no sense. You go to Stardom page. You only go to Stardom. But you know what? When I try to socialize, I make it personal in my stories. Now that's the trick that I learned. It disappeared 24 hours. That's crazy.
Period.
But my page is professional. Period. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I have a messy question for you.
Okay.
All right. What would you do, or have you been in this situation before where a person wants to do a feature with you, but they can't sing? How would you handle that?
Oh boy. Yes, I've had a lot of those.
Oh.
Yeah. The thing I'm a nice person, so I don't come like, you can't be in my shit. No, I don't be, all like, you can't be in my shit, girl. No, but it's just, I've even had like some family, I'm not gonna name names, but I've had like even like family, and I've had just not really a lot of friends, because I don't really have a lot of friends. I only have my best friend, the one I just shouted out. Try to circle small, people be weird.
Same,
so so really it was just that one person, and I had others. I've had like 2 guys and stuff, they wanted to be like on it, but it's just like I just feel like you can't just hop on somebody's stuff and just, what I'm saying? And then it comes with flavor as well. Like we don't have the same taste. We don't have the same flavor. Just like you wouldn't eat cottage cheese with cinnamon. So it's just, I'm just saying, it doesn't mix. So it's just
tell them, baby, it's not your time.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. So that's just how it is. Like I said, I've had family members do that as well. Like they want to be on my stuff, but I don't play. I don't take this as a joke. You have to compliment my voice like I compliment yours. And like it's nothing towards auto-tune. I want to talk about that too. It's nothing towards auto-tune, but it's just like, I feel like nowadays anybody's voice can kind of sound decent because you got all these type of tools and you got all this technology and all these apps and shit. So anybody's voice could sound decent. I could sound like I just had a crack pipe, and it's like I could get on the what I'm saying? I could get on the mic and be like, and then they're like, damn, and I never done this before. So it's just like I just feel like I want somebody that's more like natural, and the vibe is there and it's flowing, and you understand my story, and so everybody, I've had things like that. And I'm like, nah. And then I've even had people like back them up, like, well, they can be on your stuff. And it's like, no, they can't.
Right.
If it's my stuff, if I don't want them on my shit, I don't want them on my shit.
Period.
So-
And taking a step further, tell the family
Right.
to speak on it, because Thanksgiving and Christmas has already passed, boo. I ain't gotta see y'all no more for a little bit. Period. I got my food.
Yeah, so yeah, that's that. So I mean, you know, in the industry, world in general, but the industry is very you know, it's very cold. But you know, you gotta, you know how to move and have a strong backbone. I learned that as well coming into the game.
Period. So real quick, we're gonna go into your next song.
Okay. Hey y'all, once again, it's Rich Chantil. So Something About You. It's just like a storyline about like how I have a Pacific guy. And it's nobody Pacific, it's just saying like I have a Pacific guy and I want him to act a certain type of way that I want him to act. Like I want him to bring me flowers, I want to laugh, I want to go out on dinner dates, you know, just things like that. I want to chill, relax. So it's just, you know, the image that I have in my head, how I want my perfect guy to be.
Kill you the coldest.
There's something about the way you look at me. Sometimes it's hard to understand what could be. I close my eyes just to think of you. Sometimes I wonder how you feel if you knew. Whenever you walk by, it gives me chills. Your smile is so contagious, it almost kills. There's something about you, I can't get my mind off you. There's something about you, and I'm so in love with you. These other men ain't got nothing on you. The connection that we share, we stuck like glue. Your personality, it gives me life. I'm so hooked, I can't wait to be your wife. The establishments that we both could build as one. Being with you feels like I've already won. I love how you believe in me and my dreams. Always by my side, not opposite teams. There's something about you, I can't get my mind off you. There's something about you, and I'm so in love with you. I called you to come by the other day. You said, hold on, I'm about to be on the way. When you arrived, you knocked on my door with flowers in your hand from my favorite store. I asked him what he liked to come on in. He said, of course, babe, tell me, how have you been? He said, it's getting late, so I should just stay. We laid up and had laughed the night away. There's something about you, I can't get my mind off you. There's something about you, and I'm so in love with you.
You jamming in the background. I was backstage jamming too. Let's start there. I love it. You know what it gives me? It gives me Valentine's Day, maybe spring vibes, like the weather.
Mm.
you in love, maybe the beginning of cuffing season. It's just like
Yeah.
that loving type of feeling. You made me want to just go ahead and find things. I love it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I have a question
Thank
for you.
you.
What
Yeah.
is your take with signing with a label versus staying independent? And which one are you right now?
Right now I'm independent. I don't have a label. I'm solo right now. I don't mind being signed to a label. I don't mind at all. I don't mind being signed to a label. I actually always wanted to be, but right now I'm solo.
Okay, so everybody tuned in right now. If you guys want to hit up, my good sis, and you love her music, you love her voice. She has a really pure soul, a good heart on top of it. And to be honest, that matters more than the music. Like it's a plus if you could say, but that just being a pure person is what really attracts people.
Character.
Yes. Okay, so I want to ask you this, our last question before we wrap it up. How do you feel about the industry not pushing out real music?
I just feel like it's really hard for people who have like a story to tell to get further out here nowadays. You have to really, really push. Not that it can't be done, but it's just you have to really, really, really push and know who you talking to, have certain type of connections. This year, I'm gonna keep on striving and keep on going. It's not gonna be easy because I'm in college as well. I'm a college student.
For what?
I go for echocardiogram, so it's for the heart vessels.
Oh, okay. Thank you for
Yeah, so
you was gonna have me Google it low key, like what is?
So that's what I do. So I'm a student, and then I have music. Right now I'm not working because I just feel like I want to make money off of my music. That's what I want to do.
Girl, you
So
hustling. You focusing on your craft and going to school.
yeah.
You doing enough.
Yeah, so it's like, my mama be telling me, she be like, just work. She be just like, do your music and just, go to school. She's like, no, don't worry about it. But, I'm young, so it's like, I want money so I could go out and stuff like that. I don't want to just sit down the house, but I'm also finna start booking shows. So my vocal teacher, she be telling me stuff like that. Like, she's finna start helping me book shows. And, yeah, I've never booked a show. I've never done that. I've never done that. All I've done is just music videos, and that's about it.
Wow. Well, I know that it will come to you very shortly. And once you start booking them shows, sis, you're going to take off.
Thank you.
Yes, I see it.
Hey y'all, so it's Bree Chantel here again. So y'all can follow me on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe to Bree Chantel. That's BRICHIENTELLE on YouTube. Go subscribe to me, period. That's where you're gonna find all my covers at. I'll be advertising my music, my original song. So go check that out. My Facebook is Bree Chantel as well. Bree space Chantel, same spelled way, just space. My Instagram is Bree Chantel as well. Go check out my Instagram, Bree Chantel. And my Snapchat is Queen Chantel 10123. So yeah. So go follow me, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, yes, to my YouTube because I'm always consistent on there. I was consistent, but I'm finna start getting back, because the holidays kind of, messed it up a little bit. But I'm finna start getting more consistent. So go follow me. Go check it out. We finna turn up, period.
Period. I love it. And I'm more consistent on my YouTube as well. I get it. Like, I prefer YouTube over anything, sis.
Y'all, Iconic Radio did her shit, period. Not gonna lie. I don't lie. I always tell the truth. She did her thing. Go check out my girl Stardom Shine on all social media, Facebook, Instagram. If she got a Snapchat, YouTube, go follow her. Stardom Shine, Iconic Radio Station. Y'all go check her out, period. 10 out of 10. She's very humble, kind, generous. She made me feel comfortable. I had a blast. It was great. So thank you so much, love. I appreciate it.
Y'all keep these interviews rolling. I am having an amazing time, and I'm getting y'all to spill the tea, period. I love when my guests come on and you guys be just open with me, raw and emotional, and we could just be our full, authentic selves on air. So thank you so much for choosing me to rock out with. Let my voice crack it. Let me make this a sad theme. Thank you so much for choosing me. The Iconic Radio Show. You guys want to rock with me if you want to. I appreciate it, big dog. Thank you.